Deep within the windswept plains of the United Kingdom lies a prehistoric enigma that has baffled archaeologists for centuries. Stonehenge, a monumental configuration of multi-ton megaliths arranged in precise astronomical alignment, serves as a silent testament to an advanced ancient civilization. Today, we embark on an immersive journey to unearth the complex history, deep-rooted traditions, and lesser-known wonders of this legendary realm. A warm welcome to StepWise English, a premier platform dedicated to sophisticated language acquisition. Our structured curriculum is segmented into 3 distinct proficiency tiers: A1, B1, and C1, meticulously tailored to refine your linguistic capabilities. This video utilizes a highly advanced AI voice model to ensure crystal clear pronunciation. This is not to trick you. We use AI to help you hear every single word perfectly, thereby guaranteeing an optimal auditory learning environment. To maximize your progress, we invite you to access the complimentary, detailed PDF and its accompanying analytical quiz provided in the description below. Furthermore, you can seamlessly navigate through various proficiency levels by utilizing our comprehensive playlist. To initiate our interaction, have you ever had the opportunity to travel across the United Kingdom? Kindly share your personal reflections in the commentary section below. We begin our geographic exploration in the majestic Scottish Highlands, home to the awe-inspiring expanse of Loch Ness. Extending across 36 kilometers along the Great Glen Fault Line, this massive freshwater loch reaches an astonishing depth of 230 meters. Remarkably, its volume is so vast that it holds more freshwater than all the reservoirs, lakes, and rivers of England and Wales combined. This deep, peat-stained basin attracts millions of travelers annually, driven by both its breathtaking scenery and the enduring folklore of its mythical aquatic inhabitant. Journeying to the southeastern frontier of England, we confront the legendary White Cliffs of Dover, a symbol of national identity. Touring up to 110 meters above sea level, these sheer precipices consist primarily of soft white chalk, composed of microscopic coccoliths deposited during the Cretaceous period. This dramatic coastal barrier marks the narrowest point of the English Channel, allowing observers on clear afternoons to easily perceive the distant shoreline of France across a mere 34 kilometers of ocean. To truly immerse oneself in British lifestyle, one must analyze the quintessential ritual of afternoon tea. Originating in 1840, courtesy of Anna Maria Russell, the Duchess of Bedford, this high society custom arose to alleviate afternoon hunger pangs prior to late evening dinners. The sensory experience is defined by the rich fragrance of loose-leaf Assam or Darjeeling tea, served alongside meticulously crustless sandwiches and artisanal scones, accompanied by authentic Devonshire clotted cream and raspberry preserves. A profound example of enduring rural folklore is found in the traditional celebration of May Day, observed on the 1st of May. Rooted in ancient pagan seasonal transitions, this festival welcomes the spring solstice through communal outdoor revelry. Central to the festivities is the maypole dance, where participants hold multicolored silk ribbons, crisscrossing to form an elaborate braided pattern around a central timber column. This is often synchronized with Morris dancing, an energetic folk performance characterized by rhythmic stepping and the crisp chime of ankle bells. Allow us to interrupt briefly to demystify a universally prevalent misconception regarding London's skyline. The iconic neo-Gothic clock tower gracing the Palace of Westminster is frequently misidentified as Big Ben, whereas its official designation is the Elizabeth Tower. Big Ben refers exclusively to the monolithic 13.7-ton iron and bronze bell housed deep within the belfry. If this architectural revelation caught you off guard, hit the like button right now. Let us see how many people are surprised. Reflecting upon this contrast, would you find greater intellectual stimulation exploring the urban density of London or evaluating the pristine isolation of the Scottish Highlands? Share your thoughts below. Shifting our focus to the British fauna, we encounter the native Eurasian red squirrel, a species now primarily restricted to northern coniferous strongholds. Smaller than its invasive gray counterpart, This arboreal mammal is distinguished by its vibrant russet coat and prominent winter ear tufts. To survive harsh winters, these squirrels exhibit a meticulous scatter-hoarding behavior, mapping out multiple subterranean locations to cache seeds and hazelnuts with remarkable spatial memory. Examining the nation's culinary arts, we analyze the historical significance of fish and chips, a staple of working-class origin dating back to the 1860s. The meal comprises a premium fillet of Atlantic cod or haddock enveloped in a light, aerated flour batter, deep-fried to a crisp texture, complemented by substantial, twice-cooked potato chips. Traditionally seasoned with coarse sea salt and pungent malt vinegar, this iconic combination remains a cultural Friday night tradition across the British coastlines. Investigating contemporary sociology reveals the enduring relevance of the British pub, an abbreviation for public house, which serves as a vital community cornerstone. Evolving from historical Roman tabernae and Anglo-Saxon alehouses, these spaces function as extended communal living rooms. Characterized by low-ceilinged oak architecture and stone hearths, the pub culture facilitates cross-generational socialization, where locals engage in sophisticated political debates, regional folklore preservation, and intellectual trivia tournaments. Delving into architectural history, we analyze the monumental legacy of Westminster Abbey, a masterpiece of Gothic architecture situated in central London. Founded originally by Benedictine monks, this ecclesiastical monument has hosted every British royal coronation since 1066. Inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1987, its vaulted aisles serve as a national pantheon, housing the complex sepulchres of 17 sovereigns and intellectual pioneers such as Sir Isaac Newton and Stephen Hawking. Confronting antiquity, we observe the northernmost frontier of the Roman Empire, manifested in the stone ruins of Hadrian's Wall. Commenced in 122 AD under the direct mandate of Emperor Hadrian, this defensive fortification was erected to control cross-border movement and deter northern Caledonian tribes. Stretching exactly 117 kilometers from the Solway Firth to the North Sea, this archaeological complex secured its UNESCO World Heritage status in 1987. The United Kingdom stands as a monumental repository for global intellectual heritage. The British Library possesses an encyclopedic archive exceeding 170 million catalogued items, exercising legal deposit mandates to acquire every publication printed within the realm. Contemplating this vast preservation of human thought, if you were philosophically compelled to safeguard a single text from total annihilation to represent humanity, which would you select? Reflect deeply and justify your choice below, for there is no wrong answer. First, by virtue of historical precedence, the United Kingdom remains the only global entity exempted from inscribing its state name on postage stamps. Second, London's urban topography conceals over 20 subterranean tributaries that drain directly into the Thames. Third, medieval prerogative dictates that the British Crown retains ownership of all unmarked mute swans. Fourth, Windsor Castle represents the world's oldest continuously occupied royal palace. Fifth, agricultural data reveals that the domestic avian population vastly exceeds the human populace. Ultimately, the United Kingdom presents a compelling synthesis of geographical diversity, monumental antiquity, and sophisticated cultural institutions. If your objective is to examine global civilizations while concurrently refining your advanced English vocabulary, subscribe to StepWise English immediately. Stay curious as we look forward to welcoming you in France for our next intellectual excursion. Remember to retrieve your comprehensive PDF document and complete the analytical assessment linked below, or alter your proficiency tier via our organized playlist.